All right. We're back here at Song of the Day, coming to you from the Rock Cave. As usual, I'm your host, Mark Pierce. How's everyone doing today? It's Friday. We all know what Fridays are here in the cave. It's OCTANE Friday. We all love this day, right? We turn it up. What do we got going on today? Today is, what is today? July 17th? What happened today in history? Let's talk about that for a minute. So we'll do a little Kurt Loder. Loved Kurt Loder. He turned 75 in May, by the way. Ouch, that hurts. Today, 1967, this little act opens up for the huge band, the Monkees, and this little act is Jimi Hendrix Experience. How about that? People forget that little fact, how big the Monkees were. 1971, this guy releases his first single. Rod Stewart gets a single charted with Maggie May. 1976, the #1 song in all the land for the second week in a row is this little ditty called Afternoon Delight. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. 1982, the #1 song in the land is Don't You Want Me from Human League. Love that band. We'll do plenty of them on Song of the Day. 1991, James Brown is released from prison. Is it tax issues? 1993. Guns N' Roses plays their last show on their mammoth Use Your Illusion tour. One of the longest rock tours in history, their longest one they ever did at 194 shows. This was huge. I saw this show in Foxborough, and I swear I saw them with Soundgarden. I can picture it in my mind. But when I look it up, it says they played with Metallica, and I don't remember seeing Metallica. For some reason, I thought they canceled for the show I saw. But now I don't know. I can't find it anywhere online. I don't even remember who was with me. I think it was Kevin Moran, but I'm not sure. But if you were with me, let me know. I need to know. Or if you were at that show, even better. If you saw the Use Your Illusion tour in Foxborough, comment below and tell me what the deal was. Did I see Metallica or didn't I? I don't remember. Anyway, we got birthdays today, 2 of them. Terry Geezer Butler, bassist for Black Sabbath, is 71, and Spencer Davis of Spencer Davis Group and Traffic is 81. How about that? So that you're caught up on the news for today. But what are we doing today? Well, this band put out their 3rd album, and it was huge. It was huge. I mean, this was massive. And this band is the Prodigy. They put out The Fat of the Land, and it went out to #1 on July 17th, 97. It was released a couple weeks prior, sorry. #1 in all the land. Remember, the mid to late 90s, this new heavy music was coming out. It was great. I mean, we had a lot of good stuff out there. They had Lollapalooza. They had done Woodstock again in 94, right? I mean, there was a great appreciation for some of this new heavy music. But the Prodigy started off as an electronic dance music band. They weren't necessarily really heavy. They were definitely EDM. Formed in 1990 in England. They meet this guy, they're forming this band, and they meet this guy, Keith Flint, at a rave, and they make him his dancer. He's a dancer on stage. They put out a single that did well. They put out their first album in 92, which sold over 300,000 copies in the UK, so they kind of went up pretty fast. It went to #12. Put out an album in 94 that did well also, but it was strictly electronic music, dance music, and they kind of got a reputation as like kind of light, kiddie kind of just bop kind of music as far as electronic is concerned. They wouldn't do Top of the Pops that year because they didn't want to be labeled as that. Then, pivotal moment, 97, they move Keith Flint to singer on some of those key tracks, and he has a makeover, and he does his whole look that you've seen from his videos. And that's when they break through. It's like this buzzsaw, synthesizer, danceable, heavy punk, really. And that has 3 hits on it, right? That has Firestarter, great video. Breathe, great song. And the controversial Smack My Bitch Up, which they didn't write that lyric, but that was tough. That was a tough song for them. They got a lot of pushback on that. The video was also controversial, would only be played on MTV between 12 and 5 a.m. That was only for 1 week, and then it was pulled from MTV. After 20 weeks, the album was pulled from Walmart and Kmart. But they sold 25 million records worldwide overall, so obviously the music was out there. But anyway, huge. They headlined Lollapalooza in '96. They headlined the Glastonbury Festival in '97. They were just absolutely everywhere, right? They were all over radio, modern rock radio. They put out, that was it, the 3 singles, right? And then they break up in '99. They don't come back and surface until 2002, but they put out a record in 2002, 2004, 2008. They're still doing stadium tours in 2008, a package deal. And then they go 10 years, they go till 2018 with another album. 2018, that is their last album. Keith Flint is found dead in his apartment in March of 2019. And that's the story of the Prodigy. So what are we doing for Song of the Day today? Well, for me, it's pretty clear. I mean, the visuals of the song Firestarter are great. It's a great video. But for me, the song that really gets you going and gets you ready to dance and just turn it up has got to be Breathe. I mean, Breathe is just awesome. So that's going to be your Song of the Day today. Don't forget, tomorrow, tune in. We're going to do something special tomorrow, announced for Sunday's 100th episode. So don't forget to check me out tomorrow. All right, we're done. Not too bad. 6.5 minutes. You're welcome. It's the Prodigy. Breathe. Turn it up today on Friday. Enjoy this day. And as usual, we'll see you on the flip side.